I stand near the wall, put my foot here close to the wall. This is where I want the heel to be. Can you see that? I stand facing the wall, my foot is pointing to the wall. Now I turn the foot this far. If this is very difficult for you, when I'm not looking, you can move the foot another half an inch away, but not more. Stand that far away from the wall, go to Ardha Chandrasana. When you lift the left foot up, I want the tip of the left big toe touching the wall. And then tuck and tuck and tuck with the right half of the pelvis. Don't stop tucking. Keep your head away from the wall. Keeping the big toe of the back foot or your left foot touching the wall, go on tucking more and more and more. Then once again, after you have tucked as completely as you can with the right half of the pelvis, move the two hip bones towards each other. And whatever was happening in Baddha Konasana, in Trikonasana, in Parshva Konasana, will happen here also. The hamstring tightness of the standing leg might restrict it more. But you have to learn to keep the right femur away from the wall while the right hip bone releases towards the wall. Without untucking, continuing to tuck, take the right hip bone towards the wall, the two hip bones towards each other, to find that wide space in the sacrum again. And if you can find the space in the sacrum, continue to look at it so you feel the space in the front of the sacrum and gradually to the front of the tailbone. Keep the big toe of your lifted foot close to the wall. To come out of the pose, don't move that foot away from the wall. Keep it close to the wall and come down. And then turn the feet forward, Tadasana. Then holding that pose, seek as much space as you possibly can in your sacrum. No.
I don't understand what direction to go for tucking.
This direction. Yes. Tucking means between your floating ribs on the left side and the top of the buttock, increase that space by rotating the pelvis. Yes. Don't move this away from the wall. Keep the big toe of the lifted foot in contact with the wall. Otherwise, when you move the right foot away from the wall, you are untucking. Keeping the right big toe in contact with the wall, bend the front knee and come down. Take a block if you want. So here is what happens. This foot goes back, away from the wall. Keep this foot a little further forward and tuck. If I help you with my hands to tuck, this is where my hand goes and tuck. See how much I'm able to move her without breaking anything. Most people lose this. You create a grip here.
How to that?
Do it. Tuck. And to do that, keep this foot further forward first towards the wall. Now tuck. Without losing that tuck, move this foot in line of the. You're losing it. And come down. Too many students make this mistake. Too many. I've traveled all over the world teaching yoga. I don't know why. maybe to make some money. But this is a very common mistake I find in Ardha Chandrasana. Ardha Chandrasana is a wonderful pose to release a lot of the lower back problem. Okay? But they don't release it. In fact, if you don't have a problem, you'll create one.
How do you build that strength to just?
It's not strength, it's a sensation. You think it is strength, it is not strength.
Releasing this thing?
Come and watch. Andrea, sit on the chair, the backrest facing away from the wall. You can make the chair go really close. Okay?
Sit facing the wall?
Facing this way. With this, your left foot, do virasana, like you're pushing the foot under the chair. Take the left leg to the wall. And go on lifting it. Now, turning this foot this way, move you're lifted the right foot on the wall, move the right sit bone towards me. Go on doing that.
Should it touch the chair?
Preferably, yeah, but if not, don't worry about that. Yes, tuck now. This is what you're not doing in Ardha Chandrasana.
Much easier.
Much easier because you're sitting on the chair. Okay, everybody sit on the chair. Let's do the right leg up first. So put the left into virasana under the chair. And lift the right foot on the wall. As you do that, that right leg is in Ardha Chandrasana position. See that you are tucking the right half of the buttock. With the right foot on the wall, really rotate the right, so much so that the right sit bone comes very close to the chair, if not on the chair itself. And the more you can keep the heel of your right foot, that heel in line of your sit bones, the better the action, but don't tear anything to do that. And watch, I think many of you will be doing this. In order to turn the pelvis properly, you're rotating your shoulders. Pelvis is not up here near the shoulder. Pelvis is much lower down. You can lean your trunk slightly towards the wall, but not too much. So when you're doing this pose this way, you are training your left leg and the left half of the pelvis to do Ardha Chandrasana. And release. Before the body forgets it, go to Ardha Chandrasana again, facing the wall. Right side first. Now imagine there is a chair here under your right sit bone. Sit on the chair. And move. Go on sitting on an imaginary chair so that the right sit bone touches the chair. Yes, finally. You are turning the trunk, whole trunk is turned towards the left, and it is being done without paying attention to the right half of the pelvis. Turning the trunk is a very good idea, but not by untucking the right half of the pelvis. And come down. Go to the second side. When I say to Andrea, you are seated on a chair, I'm touching her back of her thigh of the standing leg more. Sit on that hand. Keep sitting here. This is tighter side. And come down.